In this video, I want to review South Beach Skin Labs Repair and Release Cream, which is one of the best anti-aging creams you can get at this point. If you want a topical product that would reduce your wrinkles, this cream is definitely going to work amazingly for you. So, what makes it so special? And why is it so much better than the other alternatives from the market? Well, here's my review. Hello guys, it's Ollie from mysupplementadvice.com. I'm a pharmacist doing supplement reviews and health guides on this channel, so subscribe for more videos like this one. The full version of this review is available on my website and you have the link in the description below. Now here's what I'm going to cover in my repair and release review. I'm going to start by giving you several reasons why it's one of my top recommended anti-aging creams and why it would help you so much. And after that, I will begin my in-depth analysis on it. So let's get to work. South Beach Skin Labs Cream is an anti-aging product that used to be called Repair and Release in the past. Other than that, it's an excellent anti-aging product that is designed to reverse aging signs, to reduce wrinkles, and to boost collagen production. And it actually does that. I've seen it myself. I've seen how well it works. So, I have 5 major reasons why I recommend it and why you won't be sorry if you give it a try. First of all, it really works. Unlike so many anti-aging products that claim to make miracles and they end up having no effect, well, this cream actually works. There are so many previous users that swear by it, and I could see a difference in my skin as well, even though I didn't use it for a long period. So you're definitely going to see a change with this cream. It's not just another ripoff. Secondly, it has a unique mechanism of action, and that's probably why its effect is so strong. Unlike most anti-aging creams, it has a special technology that rejuvenates the skin from the inside out. And honestly, I could not find this exact mechanism of action in any other product. Thirdly, it's based on trademarks, which are some superior versions of the classic ingredients. And obviously, their effect is much stronger compared to the classic forms. Most anti-aging creams rarely contain one trademark ingredient because trademarks are usually very expensive, so the production cost is very high for the company. But South Beach Cream contains several trademarks, so it has a major advantage here. And lastly, it has a huge money-back guarantee, 100 days to be more exact. So this means that you can return the product and get a full refund if you don't see an improvement in this time. Most anti-aging products offer at most a 30 days guarantee, but even those are rare because many don't offer any. But with South Beach, you have a really long time to see if it works or not. So you're basically making an excellent deal either way. That's why I totally recommend you to try this cream. You're not going to be sorry. So, if you decide to give it a shot, I'm going to leave you a discounted link in the description so that you can get it for the lowest price available. At this point, you can only find this cream on its official website. It used to be available on Amazon in the past as well. It's no longer available, and that's some good news because as far as I know, the version sold there was a fake one. But I'm going to tell you more about this a bit later on. Now let's take a closer look at this product, starting with its claims and producer. South Beach Skin Labs Cream is designed to reverse aging signs and prevent skin from deteriorating. According to its official website, it's an anti-aging breakthrough. Now, I heard this in many other products and it was rarely true. But in this case, it's actually true because Repair and Release uses a special technology called Age Switch. This technology doesn't fight your fine wrinkles from the inside. Instead, it generates younger skin cells. Those cells lift away your saggy, wrinkled skin. Also, the peptides inside it boost elastin and collagen production. So, in this way, your skin gets younger from the inside out. This technology is based on two trademark peptides, Matrixyl Synthase 6 and Pro-Age. Other than that, this cream also contains some really strong moisturizers which are really helpful when it comes to hydration. So on paper, this cream looks like an excellent product and it has all the reasons to be effective. Regarding its producer, it's made by a brand called South Beach Skin Lab, so pretty much the same as the product's name. Now, this brand is very popular in the US. It has very few complaints and a great reputation in general. And this cream is their best-selling product, so it's definitely very well sold and very popular, which tells a lot about its efficiency and potency. This cream has an excellent formula overall. It has two main ingredients in the focus. Both of them are trademarks, so improved versions of the original ingredients, and their number one goal is to stimulate collagen and elastin production. Also, it's worth noting that Repair and Release's main ingredients are not very common in anti-aging products. So it doesn't have that kind of formula that you can easily find. Still, this cream lacks classic ingredients like retinol, hyaluronic acid, and others. However, it compensates through its other compounds. But let's take a closer look at its main ingredients. Matrixyl Synthase 6 and Pro-Age are the main responsibles for this cream's amazing effect. Both of these two substances are some peptides with a major anti-aging role. They boost the 6 skin rebuilding substances, which include collagen and elastin, and they increase younger skin cells production. In this way, they reduce the appearance of wrinkles and also decrease the existing ones. That's what makes these two ingredients the top compounds inside Repair and Release. Secondly, herbal extracts. And in my view, this is an essential group of ingredients inside this cream. There's cocoa seed butter, coconut oil, argan cannel oil, sea buckthorn fruit oil, and shea butter. Most of them have some very strong moisturizing and hydrating properties. Plus, they also help when it comes to wrinkle prevention. The next group are peptide derivatives, which are very common in anti-aging creams. Now, South Beach's product contains over 15 peptide derivatives, but in my opinion, the ones you see here are the top ones. And last but not least, South Beach's cream also contains some forms of vitamins, mostly antioxidants. We're talking about tocopherol and vitamin C, both of which have about the same role. They fight oxidative stress and reduce free radicals, thus preventing aging signs. So concluding, South Beach's Repair and Release Cream has a really good formula overall. Its only downside is that it doesn't contain more classic anti-aging ingredients. But its two trademarks pretty much compensate for that. So it's surely a formula I would strongly recommend. Repair and Release is a bit thicker than most anti-aging creams. But that's an advantage because in this way, you only need a small quantity of product, so a jar is going to last a really long time. Plus, its thicker consistency is quite normal since it's based on so many hydrating compounds. Other than that, it looks quite typical in terms of texture. It has a white color with a very light scent, and it's very easy to apply. Surprisingly, given its thicker consistency, it soaks in pretty fast. It also doesn't leave skin greasy, so it's suitable for people with oilier skin as well. Regarding its dosage, I could not find some very clear instructions on South Beach's official website. However, here's how you should use this cream. For best results, you should apply it twice a day. Start by applying it in the morning and then apply it before going to bed. Because of its mechanism of action, this should ensure a constant amount of ingredients in your skin. In this way, collagen production will be continually stimulated. Repair and Release is probably the most popular product of South Beach Skin Labs. So finding some authentic opinions about it wasn't too hard. As I already told you, this product is only sold on its official website right now. However, it used to be available on Amazon at one point. It's no longer currently. Still, it does have a page with plenty of customer reviews there. Normally, I would analyze those and ignore the reviews from its official website. But here's the issue. Many sources say that Amazon did not sell the original version of Repair and Release, so the product they had in the past was a fake one. Besides, Amazon has many weird complaints about empty or open bottles, no refunds, or similar things of this type. However, South Beach doesn't have this type of review anywhere on the internet. That's why I'm pretty sure that the versions sold on Amazon were fake. And here are some examples. Many users complain about the products they received. Most negative reviews are about the product consistency, not about its effect. Also, the product seems to be slightly different from the one from its official website. On the other hand, this cream's reviews are totally different on South Beach's official website and even outside on third-party websites. It's true that I tend to avoid official website reviews because they are false positive in many cases. But Repair and Release has mixed reviews, which is a major sign of authenticity. Many reviews contain pictures of the actual product, lots of users attach before and after photos which seem real. Most of them praise this product's benefits, but there are also some that claim they did not see any big change. As I said, I mostly trust these reviews because they are mixed up and they seem extremely real. I also tried Repair and Release myself, simply because I was curious to see how it works. Now, I did not have too many wrinkles even before, since I'm pretty young, so you may think that my results with it were not the most relevant. But I did have some fine lines on my forehead which reduced considerably before finishing one jar of this cream. Also, in terms of hydration, I could definitely feel a change with this cream and very fast actually. My skin was much softer and smoother after only a few days. So this cream worked really well for me even though I was not the most suitable candidate. But based on my experience with it, it does work. It's totally worth buying and giving a try. Just make sure you use the original product, the one sold on the official website. Otherwise, your results are not going to be very relevant if you ask me. Repair and Release doesn't seem to have too many complaints at this chapter. Since it has a thicker consistency, it's less likely to cause acne and breakouts. However, the few complaints I did find on side effects were related to rashes, skin irritation, redness, and skin inflammation. I also found a couple of complaints on Amazon, but as I said, I doubt that is the original product version. Still, none of those complaints were very dramatic, so I have a pretty good opinion on this cream here. It's quite safe to use and the risk of it causing you any serious issues is almost zero. Given its composition, Repair and Release is way more affordable than it seems, and let me explain this in detail. As I said, this product is mostly sold on its official website. It used to be available in other retailers as well in the past, mostly Amazon, but I strongly recommend you to purchase it from its official website because those retailers still may have a fake version. So, on its official website, its initial price is $59.99 per jar. This is a monthly supply, but price gets better with larger quantities. In the best case, a jar costs about $40. Shipping is free for any quantity you buy. Basically, $60 for an anti-aging cream is a bit pricey, to be honest. But given the excellent quality of this cream and the fact that it contains several trademarks, it's much cheaper than it could be. Honestly, it could easily cost $100 per jar, since most basic creams cost well over $50. But you can even get Repair and Release for $40, which is a much better price, so I strongly recommend you to go for a larger supply. Plus, you won't be able to see some huge results in a month, so if you really want to see what this cream can do, you will eventually have to buy several bottles. That's why I advise you to go for the largest supply directly. The price is simply much better in this way. And judging after my experience with it and after all the positive feedback it has, I'm 100% sure it's worth it. So if you're considering this cream, I really advise you to give it a try. It's quite affordable and it has a 100 days money-back guarantee, so if it doesn't work as you expected, you can ask a refund easily. So, is South Beach Skin Labs Repair and Release worth the money or not? Well, it's worth it for sure. It's one of the best anti-aging creams you can get and one of the few products that can really make miracles for your skin. It has an excellent formula based on 2 trademarks, a unique mechanism of action behind. It's effective in many cases both as an anti-aging and as a moisturizer. It has a really low rate of side effects and a very good quality per price ratio. So, if you're considering repair and release, my advice is to go for it. You won't be sorry. Just make sure to buy it from its official website. It may not be available on retailers anymore, but even if it was, there are very big chances that the versions sold there are fake and not the original ones. In this case, you wouldn't be getting most of the benefits of this cream. That's why I really advise you to purchase it from its official page. In this way, you could see for real what it can do. But other than that, it's a really effective and potent anti-aging product, so it's totally worth buying. I'm going to leave you a discounted link in the description below so you can use it to get to its official website and get the lowest price there. Thank you for watching this review and please let me know your questions, comments, or personal experience with this cream in the comments down below.